We redesigned a cargo pod, 3D printed one. Again, it costs us nothing. Complete modular design. Existing vehicles can be used, passenger and transport. Now this is owned by all of you. That's the most amazing thing about it. It doesn't stop there. Our community is vast. Our community is working on multiple projects. We've advanced in robotics. We're working on space projects. We're working on renewable power generation and how we can generate power using renewables for very low cost, and how we can transfer that back to the consumers, so you're not paying fivefold from generation to supply. One of our biggest divisions that we see this year is our robotics division. We've created 4 products in robots, from surveillance robots to care robots to social robots, fully AI integrated. Again, all of that tech is owned by yourselves. So what's next? Like they say, every great idea is discovered by accident. And this is what we discovered. It was really the power of the crowd and the power of the processes that we were creating. So if you think of any complex problem, in this case the Hyperloop, you pixelate it. You can now pick up any pixel as a micro task. Anybody in this room should be able to do that micro task, regardless of your skill set. It's not only engineering tasks that we have administration tasks, HR tasks, finance tasks. So what we're really creating is, and just like we created a Hyperloop using no team and just skills, all this passionate talent from around the world, what we're really creating now is the future of work. Now, like I mentioned before, everybody works or has worked, and you don't get paid till the end of the month. What does it cost your organization to pay you weekly? Nothing. It's a press of a button. The cash flows have already been calculated for 12 months. If they just pressed one button, you could get paid at the end of every week. What would it cost an organization to pay you daily? Nothing. Press a button, divide the monthly pay by 30 days, and you're getting paid daily. If we made these changes in organizations, the workforce would be entirely different. You wouldn't get people leaving, you wouldn't get people calling in sick. They'll be working from sheer passion. And this is the scale of remote working. Pre-internet, everybody was office-based. You'd have to leave your house. Now you'll know some people that already work 1 or 2 days from home. You won't know many people that can go away for 2 weeks and work. That's where I want to be. I want to be on top of Everest. I want to be climbing. But I still want to be connected to the office. I want to live in a monastery where life hasn't changed since the 13th century. But I still want to be connected to the office. This is something that's really something that I thought about. I heard when I was young, very young. A lot of people here from Turkey have probably heard that as well. So again, if we're creating new ways of working, can we now create new economic models for the innovators, for the people that are working and contributing? Now, everyone's probably heard this, pay a man is due before his sweat dries. Our society is not made up for us to do that. We have to work for a month. So how can you abide by that? Well, blockchain technology allows you to do that. Now every micro task can be put into a smart contract. You can complete that micro task and be remunerated straight away, immediately. You can complete 10 tasks, 100 tasks. Not only are you remunerated straight away, you're also owning the technology that's been developed. So any value that comes out of it, it's yours. How much of it is yours? It depends on how much work you put in, how much work you want to put in. You're completely free. Suddenly, blockchain allows us to create completely new business models that have never ever existed before. And we can validate them. Nobody can cheat you. Everything's recorded. Everything's on chain. So the future really is quite bright. how we design our future, it's really up to you. The next stage for Arlip, and the final stage now, is scalability. We're around 1,300 engineers, around 1,400 engineers, and we want to scale up. What would we look like if we had 10,000 engineers, or 100,000 engineers, or 1 million people on our platform? Now, these numbers are very small when it comes to social media, but when it comes to the output of work, suddenly you're looking at the largest organization in the world with no full-time employees, and it's owned by you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ilyas.
Thank you very much.
It's a great, very great presentation. Thank you.
Thank you.